Yes, girls. Today, as we have missed a class, so I'm just recording the class for you people, and I'm doing a 13th problem. So in this 13th problem, he gave opening balance sheet and he gave a receipts and a payments account. So in the balance sheet, public library showed as follows: 1st April 2005. He gave on the asset side cash at banks and rate debtors, then outstanding subscriptions, then outstanding lecture hall, and investments at 5% for government loan, library books, furniture fittings, buildings, prepaid insurance he has given. And on the liability side, he gave outstanding creditors on open accounts, capital fund, 70,000. And then he gave us an receipts and a payments account. In that, he gave us bank balance, then entrance fee, subscriptions, proceedings from lectures and entertainment, rent received from use of a hall, interest on investments, sale of old newspapers, sale of furniture. Then buy payments or creditors open account. This is from the last balance sheet. So this will have completed with 2 postings, will not take one more time, leave it. The additions to the library books. This is a asset. Electric lighting and a power. So this is expenditure. Municipal taxes is expenditure. Repairs to buildings is expenditure. Insurance is expenditure. Electric installation expenses is going to be asset. Why? Because installation, whenever he says electric installation, it is not of a small amount. Usually electric department is going to collect a lump sum amount for installation of the this one, and once we install and we are going to use for lifetime, so that is what electric installation. So that's why it's a asset. One time payment we make. Payment to outside creditors of last year. So the 700 is also of last opening balance sheet. So 2 payments have been completed, 2 postings. So we'll just exclude this one. Printing and stationery is expense, and expenses is expense, postage is expense, subscriptions to periodicals is a expense. అంటే అదే magazines కి వాటికి మనం పే చేసేది. Then cost of investments bought, ఇది asset. Salaries and the balance carried down, that is cash in hand. Then what he gave adjustments. Insurance were prepaid to the extent of 75, అంటే current year అన్నమాట. సో ఓపెనింగ్ ప్రీపేడ్ ఉంది, క్లోజింగ్ ఉంది. సో ఏం చేస్తాం? Subscriptions outstanding amount 1800. So opening outstanding undi, closing idi 250 for lecture hall. So we have over outstanding opening lecture hall and closing. 300 for interest on investments accrued due, it seems. So adi nenu choosukunte how much it will be. Then there were creditors outstanding for new steel shelves acquired during the amount of 1750. They were also owing to this for salaries 500 and stationery 75. Entrance fee are to be treated as capitalized rent. Now you are required to prepare income and expenditure account balance sheet for the year end 31st March 2006 after providing 2% depreciation on buildings, 5% on electric installation, furniture and fittings 10%, 10% on library books. Such depreciation is to be calculated on opening balances of assets in the questions he gave. So now we are going to do this one. So here income and expenditure for 31st March 2006, he said. So here we are going to have expenditure amount, income amount. So as usual, I always start with the subscriptions only, no? So here first, buy subscriptions, he gave 12,500. To this one, we are going to add current year, no? So outstanding of 2006, which is he gave 1800. And then I'm going to minus outstanding of 2005 thousand. So therefore, the answer is equal to 1300. Okay. Then after that, next what we have, entrance fee we can't take because he only said that entrance fee is to be capitalized, means only has to be taken in the liability side. Then we have proceeds from lecture hall. So that I'm going to take. So here I'm writing as lecture hall. So how much he gave lecture hall? 4,500 he gave. $4,500. And again I have rent received from use of a hall. So this one we have again rent from hall. So here I'm going to take 1,500 here, and here we have again opening and closing balances. So that's why, as usual, we are going to add current year. Sorry. So outstanding outstanding 250, 2006 250. Then outstanding 400. So when I do it, it will be 1350. Then again I have interest. Yeah, this is again something interesting. Interest on investments. So interest on investments was how much actually? He gave only 200. But here what he said actually, the lecture hall outstanding of investments is how much it seems? 300 it seems. So ఆ outstanding నేను ఇక్కడ తీసుకుంటాను. బట్ నేను మీకు లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ కూడా ఫైనల్ అకౌంట్స్ చేసేటప్పుడు నేర్పించాను ఒకటి. whenever the percentage is given, it's always preferable you just cross check it. సో అలా ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్స్ 5%, how much is the amount? 6,000. So 5% on 6,000 తీసుకుంటే we'll get how much amount actually we are going to get? 6,000 into 5%, you are going to get some 300. So this one, what is saying here, this is outstanding HM. So here there, what was the thing he said? The 300 for interest on investments had accrued HM. Mari current year kuda we haven't paid correct only, no? So that's why this one accrued first I'm going to take 300 plus I'm going to take current year which is less. So current year which is less, how much? So that also I'm going to take here. So total I'm going to make 600 as a investments. And then I have buy sale of old news papers, and sale of old furniture will not take, but sale of old newspapers we are going to take it. So this is how we have completed income side. Now next comes is the expenditure side. So that is first what he gave. First credit, as I said, 2 effects are done, leave it. Additions to buildings, as addition to library books again goes to the asset. So electric lighting is equal to 1400, sorry 300. Then we have 2 municipal taxes, which is 1100, and then 2 repairs to buildings, which is 800, then 2 insurance. I think we have adjustments because prepaids we have 2 things. So what we'll do, he said insurance was prepaid to the extent of 75 and a subscriptions outstanding, he said. So this one we are going to take it. So when current years it is going to be, even last year also we had it, prepaid insurance we had it around 100 rupees. So this one, first insurance I'm going to take it. How much is the insurance? Insurance is 350. To this one, I'm going to take last year's we will add, current year's will minus. Next, after insurance, installation will go to that one. Payment outstanding is not related to us. Then printing and stationery. Do we have adjustments? Yes. So we have adjustments. So printing and stationery, he gave some 500. To this one, he said, how much is the outstanding? Yes, 75 is the outstanding. So outstanding is equal to 75, which is going to be 575. Then we have 2 sundry expenses, which is 250. Then we have 2 postage, which is 420. Then we have 2 subscription to periodicals, which is 1400. Then 2 salaries, because cost of investments again will not take. So salaries, do we have adjustments? Means yes, we have adjustments. So to this one, I'm going to add outstanding. How much he gave? 500. So which is 4100. Done. And then what he said? He said to calculate all the depreciation. So first 2 depreciation on buildings, which he gave 2%. So it is 800. Then 2 depreciation on electric previously we don't have, so in the current year amount only we have taken it, so it will be 100. Then 2 depreciation on furniture, which he gave some again same 5%, so it is going to be 175. 5%, so 175. Then 10% library books he gave. So library books I have 2000, so on that I'm going to take. So That's it. So when I'm going to calculate it, I'm going to get an answer of total I'm going to get is 2200. Here also 2200, and therefore my surplus will be to surplus balancing figure 9805. This is how you are going to get it. And then we are going to have a closing balance sheet. So here I'm going to go with a closing balance sheet. So as usual, I always start with a capital. So capital, here he only gave us, so which is 70,000. To this one, we will add what? Surplus. 7805, we got it. So it will be 77,805. Then we have got what all he gave, that I'll take it. First, entrance fee, because we're there we have missed out. So entrance fee, which is 1200. Then all the outstandings I'm going to take. So outstanding salary, which is 500. Then outstanding printing, which is 75. This is it. Now what is a new thing is, in the adjustments he gave one thing. So what is that one thing is, he said creditors has arisen, that is for new steel plant. So this is a new adjustment which is to be taken twice. So where I'm going to take one more, I'll tell you. Now this is it. Now we'll come down to the asset side. So asset side, first I'm going to take what all I have as it is, I have to take, no? So cash, here I got some 4330. Then sundry debtors, there's no sundry debtors actually. Amount is not given sundry debtors. It's outstanding. Subscriptions, which is 1800. Then outstanding rent of hall, which is 250. And then he gave investments, which is 600. $6,000 to this one. Outstanding interest, which is we got total 400. So which is 6,400. Then after investments, he gave what? Library books. So library books, which are old, we had 20. Then additions, we had how much additions to the library? 1400. And then we have taken depreciation on this one. So minus depreciation, which we got is some 2000. So it will be 19,400. Then after library books, it is furniture. So furniture. So furniture actual value was 3,500. Then minus depreciation. So when I take minus depreciation, which is 175. So 175 means 3,500 minus 175, 3325. Then afterwards he gave buildings. Depreciation 800, 39,200. Then prepaid insurance, which is current year prepaid insurance is 75. And the last one is new steel plant, which is given in the adjustment, which is 1750. So that's it. So total will be 81,330. 81,330. This is it. So your homework will be 12th one. You people are going to do 12th one. I'll tell you. Following is a statement of liabilities of Hyderabad Library Association as on 30th June he gave. He gave opening balance sheet, and just like now, whatever I have done it, he gave receipts and the payments. And here adjustments and the items are very simple. So on the opening balance sheet, he gave cash, furniture, books, investments, buildings, outstanding subscriptions, and outstanding hall. Then on the receipts and payments, he gave entrance fees, subscription, sale of furniture, rent of a hall, proceeds to the entertainment. On the payment side, salaries, taxes, additions to the library books, outstanding expenses, which we will not take, we'll just cancel because it is of last year. Printing and stationery, electric installation, I said no, it will be taken into the capital. Means we are going to show it an asset. Sundry expenses. Then in the adjustment, it was ascertained that 2000 was outstanding by way of subscription citizens and to 450 for a hall, lecture hall. So we have opening and a closing. So what we have done here, the same we will do it. Outstanding expenses amounted to 750. So where you are going to take outstanding expenses means sundry expenses. We'll add there. And next liabilities. Insurance is prepaid to the extent 150. So we have only one prepaid insurance. So simply you will minus it and you will take again in the asset side. That's it. Prepare income and expenditure and a balance sheet as on 30th June by providing a depreciation on building 2% and library books 10%. So these two things you will show it on a opening balance of the asset. Opening balance. Buildings on 5,000 and library books on 17,850. Means books account is there, no? That one. So hope you are going to do it and you have understood.